just for you. Lightful ways you can do, bringing smiles to everyone. Sparkle bright the way you do, shining hearts till night is done. In Aura's wisdom flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beam. Hope is everywhere. Through the clouds and through the night, wings of light will soar. Every heart will feel the bright love forevermore. Lift the spirits high, lightful wings and dragons fly together in the sky. The laughter clouds and flows like streams. Magic fills the air with every dream and every beat. Hope is everywhere. Through the clouds and through the night, wings of light will soar. Every heart will feel the bright love forevermore. Lift the spirits high, lightful wings and dragons fly together in the sky. Forgot her name, lost on the tide. Lightful wings in the digital bright. Anime girl in a world unknown. White dragon there to guide and show. Through the worlds, fly so free. Lightful wings, just you and me. Lost but not alone tonight. In this anime world so light. Pixel skies and neon dreams, glowing paths and vibrant beams. Through the worlds, fly so free. Lightful wings, just you and me. Through the worlds, fly so free. Lightful wings, just you.
I thought I was part of something bigger, the protector, that is what I'm known. The wings I couldn't carry, they've been broken for so long ago. Whoa. But I wanted something brighter to make dreams and a place to call home. But it's all an illusion. The bird I know soared once more. I bring forth the sin, I bring forth the faith for a better tomorrow. Oh, in the end I was in pain to share my light and protection for one another. I thought it was okay, but opened my eyes to awaken to reality of what I only hoped was not I wanted. I left my place. I left for another better tomorrow. No. Now the brother with clipped wings, I wanna soar like her. I want a better tomorrow to show what I'm worth. I love for good reasons and for intentions. These dreams I bring work perfectly, but they won't grant this safety. I look forward for tomorrow to set off my desired road. I will sing with you tomorrow. A better tomorrow to soar again.
Okay. Okay, I had to show that because I enjoy that immensely. Okay, hello. Good evening. Hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving. I sure did. Hope all of you got psyched from after me making that lyric masterpiece. That took a couple of days. and then it took me like another day to figure out what kind of music I wanted until it finally worked out. It took like 30 tries. And then yeah, but hope all of you certainly a way to start. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. For those who don't know, I did this behind the scenes, and I was certainly going to tell you what I just cooked. There shouldn't be any way to say it, but yeah, I actually have Sunday. Okay, I have Sunday, and I have his light cone fully maxed. I couldn't help it. I literally said to a long time ago. No one's not gonna remember this because this was a long time ago. Long time ago. I said in a live stream. I literally said in a live stream. I also relic him up too. Here we go. Okay, I said in a live stream a long time ago. I said, "Okay, guys, when ramen came out, I am definitely gonna need Sunday." I literally said in one live stream. I don't remember because half of the time back then it was so laggy my star rail until I got an upgrade. But I said after I get Sunday, I'm done. I'm pretty much done. This is the moment of glory, big win here. After I get Sunday, once I'm done, I'm done. If someone tells me otherwise, like, oh, Lightful, you're probably gonna get another character that you probably like in Star Rail, and I'm like, no, no, I am not, and I'll tell you why. This is the big win here. This is the big win. Don't think I was around by. You weren't? Okay. No. But I do remember I think there was one viewer, I don't remember, but there was one viewer that thought that Sunday wasn't going to be playable. I don't remember. But I was like, no, there's no way. I know for a fact that they brought Robin, oh, they're definitely going to add her brother in here. And I peeked. This is the last mile. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted for so long. Also, keep in mind, I want everyone to know, I did not wail here. I didn't. I almost could have. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that is. I was guaranteed on his light cone because I didn't win on the other light cone that I wanted, so it only took 2 10 pulls to get his light cone. I was like, Yes! I was this close to spend something. So, yeah, when he was coming, oh, I built him. I built him good. So for those who are planning to get Sunday, who have not built him, let me give you the spectrum. And yes, I have not gotten a better coat. Darn it. I'll tell you why. Okay, so I'm having a hard time getting a critical damage coat. But I'm just letting you know, go for critical damage. It won't. I have played way too much to farm him so much. It's gonna be a lifesaver. I'm trying to find a better one. Another one I found is attack because it gives a, but it didn't work, guys. It didn't pull through. I'm still searching for a 5-star critical damage coat. I'm about to start the new story too, so go. Oh, thank you. Okay, that's awesome. I am happy with this. I'm happy with this. Because for those who don't know, he does need energy. It was recommended that he needs energy regeneration rate, so I got that. I was happy with all of this, with the substats. So I was happy with all of that. Oh my gosh, and I think everything else, I just made sure we get some that good critical damage, and yeah, guys, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. I literally meant what I said. I really wanted to get Sunday that bad, and I'm glad I got him, and I'm glad I got the light cone. That's all I needed. So, without further ado, we are gonna start on. Let me get to the level rewards because I have been farming that I did level up some. Now I need to claim my rewards. My gosh. Okay. There we go. I'm level 67. Yeah. Now you gotta E6 him. Oh no, bro. That'd be like a big whale. I can't do that. But if I'm gonna do the most convenient method, it's just saving the stellar jades for all the light cones I need. So I need Robin's light cone, I need Avengerine's light cone. I don't know who, I think, oh yeah, and I need Jingyuan's light cone. So pretty much after that, we are good. So we're pretty much good, and I'm ready to start the story. Oh, there's a story recap? I didn't know there's a story recap. What? Let me see this.
Winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the Watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries.
I think I also realized I think the audio's low. I might have to fix that. I think yeah, I think the audio's low. We'll fix it. We'll fix it, guys. A story recap.
A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture.
It's nice to know that
and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled.
That the Trailblazers talking in this narration for our recap story. It's a little, yeah, I think I know why. I think I set the master to go low, and this only happens when I'm listening to music and farming at the same time. It's
confrontation between the emanator of
yeah, we'll fix that real quick.
And IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef.
Okay.
The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless.
I remember that.
They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze, and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony.
Yeah, I remember
Follow
that.
the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Penacony remains uncertain. However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Penacony regains the right to determine its own destiny. In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bombshell. This
Sylvester boss
crisis
fight?
was
Oh,
ultimately
yeah.
resolved amidst
Oh, yes.
spectacular fireworks. With everyone receiving their own best ending.
Anyone remember the part where Robin makes an amazing entrance in the finale? It was just amazing. Okay. I want to wait so I can just fix our little audio, because I know what. Yeah, it's low because I was farming and listening to music. There we go.
I'll be waiting till we make it.
I knew it. Okay.
Celebrate. I'll be waiting.
Let's make sure. I think
Noise.
okay. I think this is okay. Let's, yeah. Is that audio level a lot better now?
Come with me, take
So,
the journey. We will see.
let me just click that to go.
Take the journey.
Okay, do I just talk to discuss your next trip to the others? Oh, okay. Oh, it's over here. Over here. Okay. Let's go. I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. Oh my gosh.
Dear name. Amphorius, the Eternal Land.
Could you pull the free 5-star? I was in conflict between Clara and Bailu. Those were the only characters I don't have. I picked Clara. I picked Clara because I have done a voice impression for Clara. It goes this high. It goes this high in a sense right here. So yeah.
That's what Miss Black Swan said.
I did an impression with Clara
it's
a long time
world
ago.
hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Wait, we've been on the Express for nearly 2 years? I didn't know that was an answer! Gosh, that's how long? I mean, that's even longer than how long this game's been, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know. Has it been already 2 years of Star Rail? And I didn't know it? I thought it was like at least a year. I'm just gonna say I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, we're probably gonna say it like that.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, March is the same reaction too! Oh my goodness. Oh no, Himiko, don't speak! No!
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
I hate it! Himiko, don't speak! No! Okay, Charlotte, take care. That said, Pom-Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. Okay. What? Donghong can't speak either? Oh, or they did not add them in yet because the story is so new. I hope this isn't no, this can't be the case. That is dumb. That is dumb because we got March 7th that talked At least March 7 talks, okay? She's so, I don't know if anyone know this. Hopefully I'm not the only one. March kind of brings the comedic relief in every story, just so you know, and I'm all in for it. It's just so fun.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
Can I vote no? That's what I thought too. There we go. Okay, alright then. For now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the internal land as a destination. Okay. And seeing how it's going to an unusual venture, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can find about the Amphorius. I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation thanks to Mute Himiko. I don't like that Himiko's mute. It's kind of sucks. And from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also
Well, it's
revisit
just they
our
got
previous
Mr.
stops
Welt talking
to
too.
make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
Can't wait to see 2 hours of live spec. Oh no. Bro! Why are you exposing me? I think a lot of people are probably going to be here for I hope this reactor really sims really hard for Sunday. I mean, after me talking about it for the introduction, yeah. It's pretty obvious. Several weeks later, golden hour, Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means
Nah.
of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutral. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at this.
Oh, so they're winning the
Some
Nightingale
surge
family.
in inter-family
Okay.
cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means
It
to
looked like
maintaining
we-
social stability? Who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
Oh, really?
You
Okay.
mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him.
Well, yeah, he's hiding.
Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history. Like what happened to the Black Plum family back then.
The black one.
Without even
Funny
realizing it.
name.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened?
Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Yeah, he's in hiding.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
Oh, he's using the power skin. Oh my gosh.
Bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
That is quite interesting.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
Aw, dang.
And that is
that the
exactly why I
name?
need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
Aww.
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
Technically, it's not half the fault of him because he really thought that his sister was killed or murdered. I mean, such action was quite harsh of what he did and everything, to think that all he did was for the good of what he was doing, but you know, unfortunately it wasn't. I really don't really like this interesting approach though, how he's just trying to avoid trouble
What a shame,
or
huh?
people not recognize him.
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
Well, I think he should look for her.
I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
Oh no.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Okay, head to where are we going? Oh, over here. Oh, you know what? I can't blame him because he really cares so much about his sibling. Ow! I'm so sorry, Wawa. We didn't even see that coming. My gosh.
I see two bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Aideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
Yeah, because you're short.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Bro, just too short for this. Yeah.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly. Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still,
That's so
it's
funny.
one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
I hope that's not the case. That'd be bad.
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One. Who
Yeah,
dare
I
to
remember
exceed
this
his
cutscene.
bounds,
Yeah.
sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still
Yes,
some
the
time before that
IPC's
payment
debt.
is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do, too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
Okay.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
So, okay, so I remember he had help with IPC, but I didn't know he had, like, a depth with it. My gosh, it's the... That kinda sucks.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Aideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder is one of your disguises.
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean, Mr. 1 Week. Please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
Okay.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Did they literally
You don't
just
know
like
him?
just like in the demo, just like when Robin's telling him it's Mr. Workday? No, I thought they were joking. They actually deliberately call him that in the game. Oh my gosh. Mr. Workday. Okay.
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir. Coming back to the topic of the park,
Mr. Workday.
let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Now you say something.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
Oh my gosh! Even he thinks this is a stupid name. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Now he'll know he's gonna have that nickname. Mr. Workday.
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you.
Wow. No. No, he's gonna just be known as the person who works all the time.
So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the
The
force of
opposite
law.
of day off, yeah.
In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after-echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
I mean, at least you realized that, figured it out on your own. I mean, most other antagonists don't do that.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Oh, we got investigatory rules. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Okay. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind of birds. That's good to know. Do not discard trash and trash cans. I mean, yeah, they'll get upset. Please do not use Silk Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attraction. Handstand walks around bar beds are prohibited. But why specifically Especially the flower beds. That's a good question. Attention, conducts that have been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They just have not been reviewed. Okay. That's good
No
to know.
consumption of food except for burgers. What?
Yeah, I don't understand why burgers specifically. I can't have a salad? What?
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, because Sunday, ice cream Sunday, Sundays.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh.
No healthy foods
Try
allowed? Well, gosh darn it.
Wait, don't!
Oh, he ate the ice cream.
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved.
Okay.
Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And
Oh,
an easy
yeah.
one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
You know what? I'll just be Sunday for this, because it just makes sense.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
Guide those who have lost their way back to the right. Oh, so they just be teleported? Oh, okay.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Oh, wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
That's so funny. Like a drunker calmly seen by wives vomiting.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
No, we're not murdering!
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Aideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dream Readers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
Okay.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Oh, are we actually gotcha playing on the gotcha game of a gotcha game? That's funny.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something? Please do not use the Dream Jolt troupe.
Oh, okay. Well,
Troupe where? Are they...
Oh, I guess we're not using this. Okay. Good to know that it's still funny. To this very day, it's still funny that we did play with this before, because I definitely remember it. Yeah, because I definitely remember it. And the trash
Do
can.
not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Oh! Interesting that you made that rule. Okay.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Anything will do, I guess. Trash.
Something's happening. What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
All I did was put trash in the trash can.
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Okay.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
That's funny. Play some, okay, more credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what?
This is like an older sibling taking care of another sibling. This is kind of the interaction. It's kind of funny.
Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Well, nice to know we got a bottle cap from that.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
I love it how they implemented this in their game. The origin of gacha. If you ever want to know why they call it gacha, this was the gacha. That's the gacha machine. Not a lot of people know that. Believe it or not. You shouldn't have done that, since warning to prune Yodel. Punishment is now inedible. Oh darn.
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
Yeah, we'll probably kill it in no time.
Look back again!
Yeah.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Get them.
Before they kill it.
Out farewell. Conflict is pitiless. Is that all? Will forged in ice never falters. Trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
There we go. More energy regeneration.
Will forged in ice never falters. Get there. Out farewell. Conflict is pitiless.
Oh my gosh. The power.
Show no mercy.
There we go.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Oh, there's the... Okay. You can find that. Like distorted music? My goodness.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
Okay.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
Aww.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
Well, he must have a really good memory, because I actually have a lot of memories I recall from my past when I was little, and I really should have forgotten them or something.
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Also, never forget the times you just did something silly when you were little.
You're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Between pledge and forgetfulness, and there's a chest right here.
The fruits of a long journey.
Yeah, people can remember stuff. Okay, it's over here. La la la.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
It's called reflecting.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles.
It sounds like, I guess when Sunday was being mentored, it just sounds like he had to have a lot of perfectionism, and that sucks that gets him, like, so thinking that of failure and such. I kind of feel really bad it's like perfectionism kind of played a little part of it, a little bit. But it's always about just following orders and you know, trying to do more than he thought he could do, but eventually pretty much backfired, as we all know.
I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now, we should go. This will be a long farewell.
we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
Okay.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Oh, hi, well.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, is he like... Okay, so he... Oh, wow. Is he having like that power to make everyone else see something that's different and it's not seeing Sunday? Because now that makes sense.
The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on. Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Oh, thanks. Well, I mean, I didn't do my part when I did that earlier in the gameplay. Oh my god! Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
Yes, advice a little late.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him, but be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days. Come now.
It sucked
It's
that
time
he
we
was in
set off.
He was in captivity
Let's not
for
stick too
few
close to each
days?
other,
Wow.
just in case.
In the
few
cutscene,
feet
I
or so
wondered how
between
long
us
he
will
was
do.
there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Clean of reflection. Oh yeah, we're basically reminiscent of Sunday's past. Okay, where... I don't want to hit anything. I'm trying to figure out where exactly am I going. Continue journey reflection. Where? What reflection? It's right here. Oh, and hi, Architect. Hi. I am Lightful. We're Sundaying. I think we're Sundaying. Okay. Oh, it was that particular spot. Okay.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Oh, he's suspicious.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I love the artwork, by the way.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony.
Oh, okay, so he did see past his power. Oh, okay, he got him. He got him.
Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Unreservedly shares the story with well.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have one week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But, until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
Oh, okay, so supervision, okay.
You have my gratitude.
I'm being simple, but oh, I'll be back.
I left my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels.
Okay, that's very nice as well.
That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this too.
Okay, so he's gonna inform everybody, including the Trailblazer.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along too.
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
You bet. It is gonna be a party. Okay. Let's go.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case?
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
Oh, okay.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh! It's her!
Or these ladies?
Oh! Okay, I was not expecting duplicate Tingyuns. Okay, never mind.
How?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Yeah, you're right. We have too many Tingyuns. How did this happen, March? What did you do? I'm kidding.
Such a peaceful spot.
People be switched. Okay. You find an arcade machine that has been just set up. Though it doesn't have eyes, make sure that you have eyes met for a moment. Okay. Okay, there's like oh, that's interesting. Okay. I guess I'll add that then. I suppose. I don't really have anything amazing. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else. Good to know that that's a thing, I guess. Okay. Please tell me I'm not being stopped to do something. Because that's kind of dumb. What's okay, good. I don't want to do like what I had to do with Genshin. It sucked.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect you to see you here in Penacony, Mr. Spillum. I had assumed the Junior Society was invited to the festivities. Okay.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also
Hey, at
cost
least
me the
he's
front row
able to
seat
voice.
to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion. There is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure all of the geniuses show up at Charmony festivals. Things wouldn't have been very much different. Yep.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Yukong? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the nameless. After all, I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing intrusion could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Box 1 said Amphorius, I can't pronounce this, is a world influenced by faith paths, and the intrusion is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right, so this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
That's interesting. Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the remembrance technology after all. It's all thanks to her we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We even went into the Kalanga Abyss to bring a Levian carcass back for our new friends. Speaking of her, I can't. This is far too much of an understatement, but none of us have ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron May. Also, don't forget, Miss Ron May did the cat cakes, and I have a version of myself as the cat cake on the top of my head. I love Ron May. She's very subtle, and she just works a lot. But she made these adorable things.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Jianzhou, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better than anyway. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacation. Well, seeing that we saw a bunch of Tingyuns, they're probably having a wonderful time now. I don't know about that.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Okay. There's a bunch of Tingyuns. Yes, apparently there are many Tingyuns here with us. Exactly. That's exactly how I would say it.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself.
Well, I mean, that's the best way to logically say it. As you can see, we have a bunch of Tingyuns here in the most, interesting habitat of Tingyuns.
Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he
There's
gave
a
us
try
some
not
of his
to laugh
candy.
challenge.
A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
Oh, but then what's the point of the try not to laugh challenge if it's a cannon to make you laugh?
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we
Oh my
got into
God.
this problem.
What happened?
They're like siblings. I love it. we failed the challenge terribly. Behold the laughing maniac of our 7. I will see what I want to see get through.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But
Oh,
she only sneezed nonstop.
Oh, she joined in too?
Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
Oh.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind.
It's
causing
interesting
scattered
that
memory
Welt
fragments
knows
to
behind
dissociate and
his
become entities
magic
themselves.
ability. Because right now no one sees Sunday except Welt, apparently. So this is how he talks. This is right now. So that's cool. A great disguise, I might add.
There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who's this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful. Or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Oh, so in a way, with his help, okay.
It's been a while, everyone.
Ew! What's going on?
I love that, Mr. Yang. Have you turned on us? Oh my goodness. Am I still dreaming? Oh my gosh. Yeah. What's going on?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain. I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Nah, it was a team effort. Technically, yeah, it was a team effort. With the power of
Surprises
teamwork.
just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Tingyun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
I think this is the best extraordinary guest, though.
Let's leave
In
this
my opinion.
discussion for later.
In my
For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Tingyun to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Tingyuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Oh, really? Why? And pray tell, why?
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Tingyun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild.
That's exactly what a fan base would want for a Tingyun fan base.
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper.
So it is a Tingyun, a bunch of Tingyuns in a Tingyun habitat. Okay.
I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild.
That's
there.
funny.
Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want to clone copies of myself too. I don't know if that's a good idea. Miss Tingyu's got a sense of humor these days. Yeah.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Oh, don't worry, March 7th.
Mr. Yang
You are
mentioned the
amazing.
Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tingyuns here.
I mean, might as well. Oh my gosh. Flower enthusiast.
That sounds nice.
Enthusiast.
People never forget
Wait,
a
I can't
personally
even-
prepared home-cooked
I have
meal.
said this word before.
But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea.
Silver
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more
You're
thought goes
eating
into
you.
the gift, the better the recipient feels it.
Like every part of
She
hobby
makes a valid
and mood.
point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think?
Enthusiast.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her.
Yeah, that makes
In other
sense.
words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
No.
At any rate,
It's pretty
this is a known
obvious.
occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one.
Okay,
But
what?
it may take me a while to identify her.
I mean, there's a bunch of them, so of course. Okay. There's so many Tingyuns. Oh my goodness. Sleepwalking Tingyun. Oh my goodness.
I'm walking in the street and... what a weird dream.
If anyone wanted to know if Tingyun walks in her
This
sleep,
Miss
well now you
Tingyun
know.
looks like she's
She does.
sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Invincible Fan Wielder Tingyun. Amazing name.
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Why? She's an invincible fan will. Oh, invincible fan. Okay. I don't know how it makes that scary though. Kitty Tingyun.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
take you next time. Pinky promise. Should we get someone to watch over her?
No, don't worry.
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
It does now. There's a bunch of Tingyuns. Oh my goodness. Is there any doctor here? There's a lot of Tingyuns. Oh my gosh. Visionary? Maybe?
Oh, you're here again. So, what's your decision?
I'm still deliberating. I'm so highly sought after that it's only right I give it careful consideration.
Aha! I knew it! I always have an eye for talented people. No problem. Take your time.
Okay, well no.
The
I
day
guess
of peaceful repose.
I'm still looking. There's so many Tingyuns, it's kind of like... Oh, wait, money grubber? She's completely oblivious to everything else and just standing there closing cash spewer, occasionally letting... Oh my gosh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
Oh,
Money.
were you all looking for me?
Oh, yes. I mean, I was trying to find whoever we were supposed to talk to, but I guess we had to talk to all of them.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
So this is also a side of Miss Tingyun. Is it somewhat normal?
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun hostage...
For the most formidable people in all of Penacony, know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Yes.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. One Week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Because Sunday's not
Are you
really a
alright with
bad
this, Miss Tingyun?
guy.
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 Week.
you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look,
The past?
it's working.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Oh, that's adorable cutscene.
Tingyun, you're finally back. You may be small, but you're pretty amazing. Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
Okay.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
Well, she kind of got
I
killed.
nearly died. Just now.
Oh no! Darkness descend before the eyes, remnants of the chaos before the birth of the universe. As with
Don't be
chaos.
afraid.
Okay.
What is this place?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from?
Okay, that's interesting.
And where does this path lead?
Temporary added, make change in the light. Okay, okay,
A
good.
day of peaceful
Yeah.
repose.
Okay.
That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Oh, it's past Tingyun.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Oh, they're talking about Ron May, right?
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am? Can they not hear me?
No, this is literally something that happened in the past when she was probably unconscious or dead, pretty much. So being reincarnated.
This girl is...
The extremely learned and observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions, even though her condition is still a chaotic state. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and trying as much as we can to alleviate her pain. No further questioning will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, this is a record of questions that observed subject has already answered. What is your name? The subject replied in 3 seconds, Tingyun. Okay. What did you encounter? The observed subject spent a centennial period of time in rumination before suffering from intense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles implicate that knowledge during the limited period of appearance. So pretty much, I mean, you all know the story.
What a familiar name.
She got her neck snapped.
Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
It's the previous you.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars? Wait!
Okay.
Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry.
Kill them in no time.
You're not alone.
Get there! Trinity is before me. Here is thunder! Show no mercy! Get them! Now farewell! Conflict is hideous!
There we are.
Get them! Trinity is before me. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Show no mercy.
The power is strong.
Will forged in ice. Never falters! Now farewell. Conflict is pitiless. Get them! Trinity is before me. Here is thunder. Show no mercy. It's of no consequence. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Fiends or devils. I'll crush them all! Will forged in ice. Never falters! Now farewell.
There's so many buffs and debuffs. Oh my gosh. Just putting an auto kind of like...
How can it be?
Overpowered.
Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat them. No one can.
Oh, hi, Ronne.
You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying? Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So... I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal? I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But Why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
I mean, a lot of people wanted her back. Or alive, really.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived.
It's true, she died.
But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
Who was he? Who was he?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain.
Well,
your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life.
I mean, she got, like...
To prevent its resurgence,
like, neck
I made
snapped.
some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
You gave her more tails, now she's prettier with more tails.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
At this point, past events revealed in Twitter. Okay. At least we got like a nice recap.
Are you alright?
Did I pass out?
Yes. Only for a little while. Oh my gosh, these answers, only for a little
The
while.
tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
Pretty much died.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly
This
to
would make a
allow her
lot
some
of
time
the
to convalesce.
people in Jinsho happy.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after...
Soul glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should we run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then.
Okie doke.
This is ridiculous. Shall we keep going then?
Where are we going?
You forget already. Miss Tingyun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Oh.
I'm not too familiar with this planet.
We're
I'm
not
worried an
technically
unscrupulous
a
cutthroat
planet
merchant
and not
will
a
try to
planet?
take advantage of
Sort
me.
of?
Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
Well, I already picked up a few gifts earlier, so that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time, so we better not drag our feet.
Yes. Also, I think I have to go up. Probably have to go up somewhere. Oh, we're good. We gotta get going. Technically. Nice that she gave us the pamphlet, whatever that was. Oh.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My 2 friends here are more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
I don't remember what she will like. I don't even know if these are great souvenirs. Rudder Hanyu launcher, I guess? I don't know.
Lady Fu Xuan has such refined taste. The Xianzhou really has changed a lot in the time I've been asleep. Let's go with your suggestion. Next is General Tingyun.
Oh! Well, send him a division of the elite fighters? Oh my gosh! A Dreamjoy memoir film reel. Some Penacony shares. I'll try the Dreamjoy memoir.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift.
He's a very humble general.
Finally,
I
we
love
have Lady
Tingyun.
Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
A hamster ball night hair clip, soul glad syrup, and Halvolian wings accessory. Oh, they have a Halvolian wings accessory? Oh my gosh. Let me. I think the soul glad syrup. The soul glad syrup.
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Oh, personal private talk with reincarnation. Wugay.
This is a good spot.
Okay.
Miss Tingyun, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
Well, I remember.
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Tingyun? How? I was about to say what?
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Ventilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
To be fair, I don't know, I remember I did live stream this part, and I will say, when I met her, she looked like, she was like very sus. She was like very suspicious. And it was very easy to see it. Like, it was very easy to see it. So, I remember very well of that first encounter. So, pretty much, I didn't really, care that much of getting Tingyun. Although, give her props, for giving props. She's great. She's great for a 4-star. especially if you're free to play. If you get Tingyun, she helps with any good team. Any good team. But so it's interesting how she came to be a Tingyun that takes care of debuffs to now reincarnated Fugui or Tingyun, reincarnated Tingyun to give buffs. So that's really funny. And really cool. So there we go.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about too. I never actually saw how Phantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
You were suspicious. A bit mysterious. Yeah, I would say a bit mysterious.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure.
I mean, that's valid. I suppose.
What did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant, because she was pretty much like a merchant too.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
March 7 said you were bossy. You know what? I do remember how flexible she was with a lot of people, so I will say that.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
I mean, she was though.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
No. I have to say no. Because you're completely like, I don't know, what do you guys think? I think she, I don't know, I would say she's like, she was more like the outgoing and, way to please and a great tourist, one in that type of Foxian that she was before, but now she's like calm and collective. So I have to say no to this. I don't know, that's just me. That's just me and my preference so far.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
I mean, she's not an imposter now.
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
we wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself.
Okay, that makes sense.
I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility.
The richest credit player in the game wishes for Sunday. What?
Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even.
You wish for Sunday?
I will not be taken advantage of.
Then I send you wishes of getting
I must
Sunday.
take something back from her as well.
I believe in you.
But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value.
Oh my gosh, that's a
is
lot
the
of
bond
credits.
I have with all of you.
I had like up to 5 million credits, but I wasted all from farming.
That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly.
I think I got that person beat. Oh really? How much? How much, Ghost?
We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement.
Oh my gosh. Such a wheel. I only have 1 million now. I only have 1
Dear
million
benefactors,
credits, and that's the
I
most
extend
common.
my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Aw.
It's time to rethink how you see yourself.
Looks like we're off to a good start.
Yo!
Moving forward, I'll definitely be
I
trying
think I
more
have
things like this
someone
from now on.
who's probably not even here, but and it's not even Honkai Star Rail, but I think he showed me he had like 50 billion Mora. No, I don't think it's 50 billion, but it was more than like maybe 200 million Mora.
And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
I don't got anyone I want to build, so I farm credits. You know what? That's. I need to farm credits now myself.
Tingyun,
Don't worry.
that's way
I will
too
join.
over the
I will
top.
join the boat.
Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore. Alright, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
Oh really? Oh, that's interesting. Would it be funny if there was no really a limit? And you just keep going and going. I wonder if it's just like 999,999,999,999 mil. I don't know if anyone can go up that far.
Dr. Edward, at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky would help you find the best dream. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Why not roll the I procure a dream bubble that sounds perfectly? The story unfolds in the Shinjo Alliance, where a young sword master strives to become the sword champion. However, this junior foxy and sword just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Sounds familiar to March 7 want to become a sword champion.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
That's because you did do something like that.
Since I'm returning to the Shinjo, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
Okay. We got Tingyun's dream bubble. Lovely.
update on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Okay, Princess is an old acquaintance of yours, okay? Oh!
Long time no see.
I haven't seen her for a long while.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary.
Aww.
Tingyun, I'm here to take you home.
Yeah, they've been apart for so long.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General, and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. Before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
What?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns.
Oh,
Each
so
embodying
she has like
a
another
different
fragment?
aspect of my memories.
Okay.
And one of them hasn't returned to me. Because she ventured too far. Until now.
Interesting, okay.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Oh, okay.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
Oh, she looks so adorable. It's young Tingyun.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn.
I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
You're fortunate enough to have a waiver too. But luck never seems to favor everyone. Meanwhile, at Dream's Edge...
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
You're a kind soul, Sunday. I like how he even asks.
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Aww.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
Speak memory.
I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Oh no, Robin doesn't talk here either? Darn it.
My name is 1 Week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a dreamer. Thank you for all your hard work. You are the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walk all the way here. I know the stars only exist in a dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 Week. You remind me of someone I know. Aww! Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
Aww. You know, it'd be so cool right now if she sees past this disguise. I see, in that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. This then can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course, you don't have to be courteous. I should be the one asking. This is the Dream's Edge after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters. It's nice that he still talked to his sister.
These stars are
It's sad.
unfamiliar
It's
to
so
me.
sad because
I don't recognize any
I
of
like
them.
to see them together, like
And it makes me
she
feel
sees him, like actually
uneasy.
him. What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or is it because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes, he left in such a hurry that I didn't get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to embark on a long journey. Oh, her brother?
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people. But because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not, because he stands up again, and he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. Oh, that's so adorable! Oh my gosh! Now please, I want to see them together. Like, I like this reunion, but I should be so happy to see Sunday again. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intention. No, I didn't think he did either. I mean, he just wanted to do something for a cause that didn't turn out right. He thought it was right. Look what you did. What? What did I do? I'm enjoying this way too much. And you love Robin, so What's your point? We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. Aww, we don't have to store in the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day up there in the clouds. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I love this sibling so much.
I hope so.
Okay, Miss Wongley, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
The dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry, if you can't find them, just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Okay. Help Robin find the jigsaw. Okay. So this jigsaw.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this? A scrawled note was left. May your sky be forever radiant. It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
I wish he didn't have to hide his disguise though. I know he did for a reason. But Robin still loves her brother.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings. Oh!
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one. Just as before, a note was placed carefully next to the puzzle, like someone got here a step earlier. May your stage be forever lustrous. One more thing, staying fit is important, but don't forget to eat well too. Okay. I think Sunday wrote this. I think. Oh, it's the bird! I remember this picture. I actually like this picture.
It's done. Have a look.
The painting feels like a blessing and also seems to mirror someone's resolve. Even when the broken wings no longer belong to the sky, the direction in which they fall will still be towards the stars.
Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye. Maybe I'm stronger than you. So she knew! You must try to relax on your long journey. Right. So she did know. Aww.
That
She had a hunch, but she
didn't
didn't
seem
know.
like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
But that didn't really happen. She kind of pretty much found a hint that it was him.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a Nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action.
Am I hinting that he wants to join? Am I hinting that he wants to join?
That's not what I think at all. Besides, the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
Oh, wow. Oh, so he had the encounter with him. Okay.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry. I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Oh.
Now that you've returned to the stage, What are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday.
Going back to the past to encounter his own
I really
past.
hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
You were very serious. This was serious Sunday.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Oh, he broke his halo?
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. It's like
Another reason
like a tracker.
Pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings. That can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. One Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest.
Wait, he had the candy too?
I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Tingyun also divided my fragile self into two.
Oh!
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given
That
you two look
that is a
nothing
twist. I was not expecting that. Wow.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him.
Sunday is confronting his serious ego self.
What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself.
Oh, you shut it. He's being a
My
better
final
person.
farewell will be like that of Miss Tingyun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form.
We got calm and collective Sunday, which I actually really love now. And then there's the serious version of Sunday where he was like menacing and stuff.
And this also means that 1 week
But he
will
did it for
vanish
good
for good.
intentions, though.
That's why I said this was the last
Even though it
stop.
backfired, because it was not really good intentions, really.
Is
He
there
thought
a
it was.
possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I can no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
At least he says that to his other side. That's something good to say that to somebody. Especially if it's yourself. Like, I hate this side of myself. I really hate this. I hate you. I dislike you.
What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking
Sonny.
the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you. What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler? Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes.
Sort of, kind of. I think adventuring is more of a risk taker. He is more of like, how do I describe it? Someone who has thought failure was always a bad thing, and he always had to be like perfect. Oh yeah, that too.
Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the
That
tuning
too.
to fate.
But even
See
Robin,
if I can
even
embrace
Robin
all that I
had that
detest.
unfortunate part too. But she continued on what she loved doing. He was more like trying to protect everything, although it didn't go as what he thought it would be. So it's like a protector that unfortunately didn't have the cards stacked as he thought it would be. So, but I kind of get it. Like, yeah, they kind of have that little similarity.
Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. but what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands.
Also,
It will just
don't
prove that I'm
forget
still
he's
the
like on
same
the run
person.
from the IPC, so
The person who always disappoints his sister. Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter.
I really love the story, like character development of him accepting failure, accepting disappointment, and learning what is and what isn't.
It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say. But, as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time.
Don't be like Sino. That's pretty much it. That's all it takes, guys. Just that sentence alone. Don't sweat the details above it, don't explain them every time. That's literally saying, don't be Sino from Genshin.
Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull?
Because you were a perfectionist and rules and high authority.
Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
Ooh, cutscene.
Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
One must first step back onto the stage!
And we fight the boss again.
as expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. This mortal watch over you, guide you on your path.
Time. Show no mercy.
Know that goes in the past need not fade away. To the stars! I can't thank you enough. Is that all? Doubt farewell.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is ready.
It's this boss battle though. Oh my gosh. Oh, they put him asleep? I hate that.
It's of no consequence.
You're prepared. In the name of Landa,
Okay, let's do that.
forged in ice, never falter!
Yeah.
This more watch over you.
Time for them. Show no mercy. Fiend or devil. Now crush them all.
Yeah, let's just restore ourselves.
Nobody destroys his face.
Heard the call.
Conflict. This ends here. Name of Landau. We'll forged in ice. Never falters. Is that all? Joy, eternal peace. Heal. I'll overcome the thorns.
No.
Yeah, let's save this.
Is that it? Here is such an orderly noise. Time for them. Show no mercy. Why is everybody silent? They are part of the melody.
Heard the call. This. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Stay put. 1,000 thanks. Fiend or devil. Now crush them all. Save me to a dream.
Oh no. Beds, please.
Let it be revealed. Is it? Never. It's of no consequence. I'll overcome the thorns. Doubt farewell.
Oh, my charm.
Conflict. Is that all?
Oh, okay, there, he used the shield.
Is that all?
Name of Landau. We'll forged in ice. Never falters.
I gotta keep stacking. I gotta keep stacking.
This smoke. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Here.
All things are part of the melody. Wait for good timing.
Yes.
You have my gratitude.
Holy crap.
Is that all? I can't thank you enough. Is that all?
Fiend or devil. Now crush them all.
Name of Landau. We'll forged in ice. Never falters.
I've heard the call.
Heal.
This mortal. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Joy, eternal peace. Time for them. Show no mercy. There's no time to lose. Conflict. Stay put.
The worst part is I don't know. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I lost my healer. Oh no. I lost my healer, guys.
Follow my charge.
That sucks.
Here is thunder.
That's the worst part, is losing the healer.
This ends here.
They're gonna be killed now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all of them are dead. They can't go on. I have to try again now. Okay, let me change. Yes. Guess I'll just use levels. Oh wow. Okay. There's story. Well, I was using regular one. Mine's not maxed out to 80, so... Okay, I'll just use story then.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. The sounds are much too harsh.
Show no mercy. Noise.
Need not fade away. To the stars. Trinity is before me.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's just do that.
Is that a... Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Farewell.
Follow my charge.
I will say this is Oh, there we go.
Stay put.
Okay, we gotta revive everybody. Oh my gosh.
1,000 seconds.
It's of no consequence.
Enjoy eternal peace. Show no mercy.
This ain't noise. In the name of Landa, we'll forged in ice. Never falter. I'll overcome the thorns. Trinity is before me.
This is more...
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Here is thunder.
Stuff more HP on Kafa. I do, probably.
Have my gratitude.
Fiend or devil. The devil.
Is that all?
Wish. Part of the melody.
Lenda, we'll forged in ice.
But that shouldn't be
Never falter.
no issue, especially for those who are free to play.
Remedy is before me.
There's no time to lose.
This mortal.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Is it inevitable for me?
More HP, better heals. Oh yeah.
Heard the call. Doubt farewell.
Follow my charge.
Oh my gosh.
Forged in ice.
She almost died.
Stay put. Fiend or devil. Not devil. Show no mercy. Noise.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Here. It's thunder.
Hope you're prepared. Name of Lightful, forged in ice. Never falter.
Show no mercy.
Everyone's back again!
I'll overcome the thorns. Doubt farewell.
Conflict.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Remedy is before me.
Here. It's thunder. Noisy.
Name of Lightful, forged in ice. Never falter.
Yeah.
Doubt farewell.
There's no time to lose.
Is that all?
Is that it?
Okay. So.
In the name of Lenda, forged in ice. Never falter.
Maybe he'll. There we go.
Follow my charge.
Show no mercy.
His mortal form.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Mortal form.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Here. Show no mercy.
Everyone back again!
I can't think of the
Name of land with forged in ice. Never falter! Save me to a dream.
Out farewell.
There we go. Wow.
On this 8th day,
Wow.
I grant myself departure.
He like recleaned his. It's like he cleansed his halo. Which is basically what happened.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. One Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron, and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad the Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Please, just go. Just join us. Just join us in our shenanigans. Yes. Yes. I would.
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on the Journey Express, we'll be open to them. But this time it's a bit different. Before making any decision, Lightful, I want to hear what you think. Me? Yes, me? You were the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight. Oh,
I learned the
okay.
most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
You are a noble person. He is. I mean, to be fair, he is a noble person. I would want him to come. Please, just join. Just join. Just join. I can't deny that you always have compassion. Yeah, he has compassion. Sorry, I trust him. I want him to, I agree with what you stand for, yes. I believe there is a better way to achieve your ideals. 7 rest days may be just a metaphor, but I look forward to the day when it comes true. Yes, we can be friends! We can be friends! Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. Like, yes! 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 He can join the Astro Express crew. Like, we're just, yeah. He's amazing. He's the best. we can't having him on the board is the best decision I think as anyone would say is amazing. Dan Heads, I second that. Yeah, because he's amazing.
Well, you did get nerfed after turning into a good guy.
I like how she says
so
nerfed.
I guess I'm okay too.
He got nerfed.
Thank you all for your forgiveness.
I mean, he has compassion in his heart. He learned his lesson. At least he isn't like Scaramouche. The Scaramouche just stayed arrogant and rude, even though he's nice and denies his soft spot. He's just really nice.
Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, Rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
Well, he kind of did get needed. I mean, yeah. I want to see. I really just want to see the part where anytime anything happens during the journey, he finally gets to see his sister. Like, I mean, he did, but like in his true self, you know. I would love that reunion. How long that would take, but I would love it. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Oh, nerf? Well, he did get... I mean, I like how his March is nerfed. He got nerfed to be a good guy. Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herta again before we set up. She helped us look at it. And even though nothing came up, I should at least let her know we're leaving. Okay.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got any response. Maybe there's a problem with the Instellar network. Should be anything to worry about. What could happen on the genius's home turf? Even the antimatter legion wouldn't stand a chance. For all we know, Madame Herta could be making a move again. Who knows? I don't.
No? We're still not quite there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Astra.
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
Sneak peek on Madame Herta. Or the Herta. Stay tuned to find what happens next. I mean, we got a sneak peek, pretty much. We're probably gonna see the Herta eventually. Typical RPG character fights you as a powerful boss and joins as a nerf ally. That's kind of what March is pretty much putting out there. Oh, I love it! That's awesome! We get Sunday on board in the Astral Express. That's amazing. I love it. I love that. Like, where is he? Can I just find him in here? Because that'd be fun.
Ah, welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack, or commence party time?
I'll have a drink.
Right away. Here's a rustic infusion for you. The fragrant aroma of rice, the refreshing... I particularly like the clever use of rust in its name. You can't help but laugh, can you? I hope you enjoy your time in the party car, dear Nate.
I've
This
never
used
been
to be
part-
called the meeting car.
Okay.
Until my previous master came along, thinking they
Void
wouldn't need
archives.
an entire car for meetings among just a handful of nameless. That's when my previous master made the decision to rename it the party car.
Actually, who are you? Yeah, who are you?
I'm merely a drinksmith robot who has been doing his best to provide impeccable service to the Nameless for several Ember eras. Should I introduce myself again?
Maybe later.
Of course. As you wish. I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while ago. Perhaps you should go and see them, to save them the hassle of looking all over the place for you.
Okay. Oh, this is the decor. I haven't got a chance to look at the decor guide. Oh, there's Sunday. Oh my gosh, there you are. Look at you.
I hope we will walk the same path next time.
I just want to chat with you, Sunny. You can just call him Sunny. I tell you everything I know, but I prefer not to be called that in the future. Well, your other side said it. Life on the Express. About the companions on the Express. I'm trying to connect with everyone using my new identity, but I need some time due to my personality. Mr. Yang showed me the captain way of traveling during our travels. Truth be told, you've all been great teachers. The better taught me about the history of Nameless. Dr. Dan Hung showed me the extensive knowledge stored in the databank. Well, yeah, I mean, Dan Hung likes the databank. He stays there a lot. And even from Miss March, I've learned a lot. Wait, did she show him like a lot of pictures she had and something? Actually, yeah, about your book. I'm curious about your book. It was a gift I received and it arrived blank. Did you mistake it for some classic text or something? It's not entirely inaccurate though. I wrote some pages myself. In a way, it symbolizes a chapter in my life. Oh, it's kind of like a journal in a way. But it's also like a magic journal too, because to be fair, he had them up here in his book. That's all for now. Yeah. Okay. I admit, I know what you guys are thinking. Like, Lightful, you normally stop at the middle of this kind of stories. Well, to be fair, I couldn't resist when I'm very engaged in the story. And this was one of the stories I was really engaged with, like, a lot. So, you'd probably be wondering, okay, Lightful, can you tell us what happened to, like, because I know I did a Letter Star Rail live stream. What happened to that Rappa story? What happened to that? Like, what happened? What happened to that? Like, I mean, I know many of you would know I'm already done with it and such. And I was. But let me be honest with you. And I'm sorry, I couldn't really live stream that. The reason why I decided not to live stream the Rappa story, personal preference. It was more of a filler story. It was not all too thrilled. I like Rappa's parts. I like how we got to see Boot Hill take the scene and some spotlights and cutscenes, which they were really fun. But the story was a lot of filler, and it was more about like the monkeys, and it's like a story that I can easily forget, but remembering just the funny parts of it. So I couldn't really get engaged to it. Overall, though, I did enjoy just getting it done, so I can just do just this story, which I was able to do. And I'm finally finished with it, so there's that. Second half of her past. Okay, it's good to hear a little bit from her, but it was not that intriguing. I don't think the story was intriguing to me. It was kind of like a fun filler episode, if you think about it. It was more like a fun filler episode. That's kind of what it was, with a slice of Rappa in it. It's kind of and Boot Hill, with a slice of Rappa and Boot Hill. Boot Hill just like spotlight in the cutscenes. It was kind of funny. For me, it was funny in some scenarios with Boot Hill, and then just Rappa just being Rappa. Julie. Yeah, no, yeah. The funny thing goes, like when you mention it, I had that in the back of my mind when I continued playing it, and I was like, yeah, I think I know why this viewer ghost mentioned how this was his least favorite. Now, it was fine. I don't hate it. I just, it was not like something I would pay attention much. It was like a filler episode. It kind of felt like a filler episode. This story with Sunday was fun. I love seeing character development. We got character development with Sunday. We got to see reincarnated Tingyun, which she's going by a different name. We didn't get to the part of her explaining much of her new name, did we? I don't think so. I don't think I noticed that part. But I know she wants to continue. I know she wants to continue on her life, on moving forward. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But other than that, I'm glad I did this story here in this full live stream for you guys. I had fun. And that's pretty much it for now. And yeah. Love the story. I might have to re-edit this title though, because I didn't know. The funny thing about this was like a pop-up stream. I was not sure if I was gonna stream Star Rail, but I really wanted to do this story. And I know it probably would have been one sitting. Sort of. Because it was like, I was contemplating, because at first I thought I was gonna do this story in parts. But I'm kinda glad that I finished it. Like I finished this story. So I'm really glad about that. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and as always, this is Lightful Wings. Be lightful and stay delightful. Have a good evening, good morning, and or maybe a good afternoon, wherever you are. Bye!
Celestial dragon by her side. Inara says it's true. Hearts in need of joy and pride. They're waiting just for you. Lightful.